Hello guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Carus here with another fragrance review. Today we are going to talk about Toy Boy by Moschino. Alright, but before we start, if you guys like any fragrance related content, reviews, discoveries, or even if you guys only starting out in your fragrance journey, come join me. There's no harm. Come join me in my fragrance journey as well, then we can grow together. So do subscribe, like the video if you enjoy it. Really helps me out, really helps the channel grow as well. Now let's start the video. So if you have not heard about Moschino, kalau korang tak pernah dengar about the brand Moschino is a Italian luxury fashion house. Okay, dorang ni, their characteristic, their personality is very playful, it's very bold, it's kind of out there. But if you're into style and fashion and all that, I'm sure you've heard of it. They specialize in accessories, leather accessories, baggage, sorry, not baggage, luggages, shoes, bags, and all that good stuff, and of course fragrances as well. So they're a designer house. Now there is a woman's version of this that was released in 2018, I think. It was called Toy 2. Alright, there was a second release. Before that there was Toy, that one bentuk macam teddy bear. I've only seen it in pictures. I haven't seen it in real person and all that, but I've seen it in pictures. So there's Toy 2, that's for women, and now Toy Boy, sorry, that's Toy Boy for men. Although Toy 2 is for women and this is for men, I think they're both unisex. They easily, any woman, any man can wear it. They're just marketing. They both, I think, smell very unisex. So Toy 2 was created by Alberto Morias and Fabrice Pellegrin, I think. That was released 2018. And Toy Boy was created by Jan Vasnier. Okay, this was created by Jan Vasnier. I'm not very familiar with this work or other creations of his, but we'll look into that into the future. I hopefully he does more, something along the line like this, something unique, something different out of the designer realm. It's quite exciting. Okay, now Toy Boy is categorized as a woody, spicy fragrance for men. It was released in 2019. I'm sure you've all seen all the reviews, about it in 2020. It's like one of the best releases. Okay, so as usual for my review, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the notes. I'm gonna list all the notes from the top, middle, and the base notes as well that I got from Fragrantica or other websites. Then I'm gonna share and tell you my experiences wearing them and what I feel and all that, and overall my taste basically. So what can I say about this? Well, I got this back in January 2020. I've worn it a couple times already, and I must say I really like it. I might love it as well. So I think it's unique, it's different, it's, to me it's quite bold, but at the same time playful as well. I think this is one of those fragrances that speaks a lot about the character, about the person that's wearing it. All right, and I don't think this has like a mass appealing kind of DNA. Not everyone is going to like this. Not everyone is going to love this. Not everyone is going to, hate it as well. It's kind of a hate it or love it kind of fragrance, if you know what I mean. And for me, fortunately, I love it. Obviously, that's why I'm doing the review. As I said before, this was released in 2019. And in 2020, everyone was talking about it, right? Every reviewer in YouTube, in the communities, everyone was raving about it. And what I mean about it is because in the designer releases 2018, 2019, it was almost like the same DNA. It was kind of sweet. It was kind of like bubblegum sweetness and those blue fragrances releases and all that. And along came Tall Boy by Moschino. So it's quite different, it's unique, and I think it's a masterpiece. I love it. So how does this smell like to me? Okay, what I get is a really good blast of spice, spicy kind of floral and slightly sweet undertones in the background, just under the spicy and floral notes. And in the opening, I just realized this a few days ago when I was testing it to review it. I could really detect a really bright and juicy pear in the opening, and it was only a couple of seconds. It was like right after you sprayed it on your skin or on paper, I could really detect the pear. Couple of seconds and then it's gone. It was mind blowing. It was like, oh, that's a fresh pear. How come I didn't notice it before? So that was new to me, and it was a surprise and quite enjoyed it actually. Okay, then the pear is gone, and what I feel is like a full. It feels like a full and rounded scent. You know what I mean? It's very full and rounded as well. It's just a beautiful smelling fragrance. And other than the rose, there's magnolia as well in here that blends really well because I can't really detect it. It really blends well with the rose. So I think it gives the scent a slightly waxy but fresh as well with the scent, and not much. It's just, but it's there. You know what I mean? The waxiness is not that like of an iris kind of waxiness, but it's there in the background. I can detect it. The texture is there. It is slightly bright, but the spiciness, I think the spiciness from the pink pepper and the nutmeg really balance it out. You know what I mean? It balances it out to become a really nice, fresh, floral, spicy, woody kind of scent. And that's what you're going to get for the majority of the longevity. That's what you're going to smell. So imagine a fresh rose petals with a soft pepper and nutmeg, slightly sweet and waxy nuances in the background. And I can imagine some people not liking it because it can be a bit cloying to some people if they don't like florals or they don't like rose, anything like that. It might be challenging to some people, but the scent profile kind of stays linear for hours and hours, and it projects really well off my skin. And this is what most people around you will be smelling. They're going to smell this is of you for the majority of the time, and it will definitely get you noticed as well. That spicy rose, slightly woody and slightly nutty and waxy, you know. You can only detect the waxiness if you smell it up close, but in the air you're going to get that spicy rose and floral notes. So that's nice. In the far dry down, and then in the far dry down, in the skin scent after the 8th hour or so on my skin, this is where it gets slightly woody and musky and ambery. All right, the composition settles down a bit, it mellows down a bit, but the floral nuances and the spicy rose is still dominant. It's still there, but it's just settled down to this very sexy scent in my opinion. So the floral and spicy rose will always be dominant, but with an addition of the cichlight and sandalwood in the base, right? Now cichlight is slightly ambery and musky. I think that's the thing that's giving me the musky scent. And it's beautiful and sexy. Imagine a skin scent. Imagine a skin scent of very spicy, musky, and spicy rose, and slightly woody as well. The sandalwood here is not creamy. I think it blends well with the Secolite. It gives off this slightly woody and musky, so it's nice. I like the skins. I like the dry down. I like the opening. I like the middleness, the baseness, everything. I like everything about it, guys. And in the air, man, this is sexy. I'm telling you, it's not for everybody. Not everyone's going to enjoy it, but there will be people that will notice you and a potential compliment getter, in my opinion. So in terms of longevity on my skin, it's slightly above average. It lasts about 8 hours or so on my skin, and then on fabric obviously it's going to last longer, probably about 10 hours or 12 hours or so, but it's really that that dry down where you're going to smell. And then in the projection, in the first hour or so, it's really good, moderate, not really, it's not a projection beast, it's not beast mode kind of fragrance, but people will smell you. And I think after the second hour or so, after that, you're gonna get this really nice scent bubble around you, all right? And I think it will leave off a nice central behind your back if you're walking around in the elevator or so, or in the hallways. I think people will notice you and smell you. As to who and when you should wear this and who should wear this, well, I do think this fragrance is unique, it's bold, it's fun, it's playful. I mean, just look at the bottle. It's all black. Sorry. Just look at the bottle. It's all black, it's very fashionable. It's kind of mysterious but also fun. It's bold but playful as well. So imagine that. Imagine the person wearing this is a very smart and well dressed type of person, not formal in a suit or anything like that, but very casual and laid back. He's very charming and interesting. Maybe he's both an introvert and extrovert as well, and ambivert, I think that's what they call it. Now, I do think this is unisex. Girls, if you fancy it, smell it, buy a decan or anything like that, you might like it as well. Try it. So I think you can wear this in the daytime and evening time. Obviously, it's a bit summery and springtime as well, but I don't really recommend you wearing it in the hot and humid weather, especially outdoors. If you're in Malaysia like me, I don't wear it outside in the outdoors. It's more for indoors in a control room temperature, in an air conditioned room or air conditioned environment, in an office probably. Yes, you can wear this in the office. It's safe enough to wear in the office. In the malls, probably you can wear it in the morning if you're going out for a brunch date. A brunch date, I think this is really nice as well. Evening date, you can wear this as well. It's not really like alluring kind of fragrance, but I think it's sexy enough. You can pull this off. So if you're a guy, you might try a decan of this. If you love rose, try it. I think you love it. It's a masculine rose. It has a bit touch of masculinity in it. It's not very feminine. It's still unisex, but it leans more towards masculine. There you go. If you guys like what I'm saying, if you guys like the review, go ahead and try it. I'm gonna link down in the description where you can buy it in Shopee, some of the trusted sellers. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. And overall my thoughts is I love it. It's a masterpiece. I'm gonna wear it lots of times. Like the video, remember to like and subscribe, guys. Really help me out, really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know that you guys want to watch more this kind of videos and reviews and all that, and really support me. So thank you again, and peace out, guys.